Bubble Bobble is what I'd call a proper old-school arcade game. By that, I mean that it didn't have to rely on state-of-the-art anything, really. There was no mind-blowing graphics, and the sounds were pretty simplistic. However, Bubble Bobble staked its claim with mouth-watering playability and a sort of addictiveness that meant you'd not want to put the game down. As in the Taito original classic, the main characters on this Commodore 64 port are the two cutesy little dinosaurs, Bub and Bob, who blow bubbles all over the place and burst them, whilst running around collecting fruits and cake. Doesn't get much cuter than that, right? What's more, you get the simultaneous two-player option, which just adds even more to the gameplay of an already top-notch single-player game. It's one of those games where you can't get blamed for doing anything wrong, really. Unlike the majority of two-player games, in which certain mistakes led to my immediate downfall, and usually a clip around the ear from my older brother, this game is actually fun to cooperatively go up against the numerous baddies in the 100 levels of fast action play. Starting at the bottom of the screen, with the monsters being placed at strategic points at the beginning of the level, your only weapons are bubbles, which you shoot at the oncoming nasties. These bubbles then surround their bodies, and they start to float to the top of the screen. After a few moments they'll be released, but if you get to the bubble and burst it first, they fly around the levels and turn into fruits, which can then be collected for points. It's as simple as that, really, especially for the first few levels at least. If the enemies do manage to escape, then you'll have to recapture them once again in bubbles. You'll normally get an indicator before they are released, as the bubbles start to turn red and then pop. In later levels, when things get more frantic and you take too long capturing and popping all of the bad guys, Baron von Blubber, a fishy little fellow, appears on the screen and then proceeds to chase you around. This guy can go through any obstacles such as walls and platforms, and he's also indestructible. His sole purpose is to rid you of one of your lives if all of the other creatures aren't destroyed quickly enough.
Don't they know I'm busy spoiling myself?
Throughout a level, bubbles float up from the bottom of the screen. Some of these are water-filled and cause a mini flood when burst. This then pours down the screen, sweeping away any creature that stands in its path, but will also take you down with it if you let it. Other bubbles contain letters, with an extra life awarded if the word extend is formed. Another useful bubble is the one containing lightning bolts, which can be used on later levels to kill off hard-to-reach enemies as you send a deadly bolt of lightning across the screen upon touching these. Special items appear randomly too, either giving extra points or even endowing the prehistoric pair with special powers such as extra speed or faster bubbles, all of which will help you on your way. It's very simple and immense fun to play, as we see here on the arcade version. All that was needed was a software company not to cock it up in converting it. Firebird definitely succeeded in doing that with ease, and turned in a game just as playable as this coin-op Mentor. In fact, it's a superlative conversion, which retains all of the fun and features of the original. As with any two-player game, playing alongside your buddy just adds to the fun, helping each other out and then, inevitably, stealing the bonuses. I play this game with a wife, and we can literally play this all the way through 100 levels without realising how much time has passed. It's that addictive. However, it's still a real pleasure to play it on your own too. I have to give this game a big thumbs up. Be sure to fire this up on your Commodore 64 and experience some fun graphics, silly sounds, wacky gameplay, and, most importantly, a lot of laughs. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and let me know your thoughts on Bubble Bobble in the comments section. If you're enjoying the nostalgia and want to continue with me on this epic journey, revisiting classic games just like this, then please consider subscribing to the channel. With more titles you may remember on the channel playlists and more coming daily, it'd be great for you to join me on this trip down memory lane. Stick around, as there's another one coming up right now. Thanks again, and hopefully I'll see you there. Until then, bye for now.